What's happening, guys? So we're back. Tomorrow night's fixture: Newcastle United versus Arsenal at St James's Park. 5:30 kickoff. Match preview. Let's get it. So we're coming off the back of a 3-1 loss, getting kicked out of the League Cup, the EFL Cup, the Carabao Cup, the Cowabunga Cup, whatever you want to call it. We are not in that competition no more. No. So we are 100% not going Wembley in February. Right? And certain sections of this fan base is quite happy about that, because this game's the bigger game. You know, we're out of a cup competition. Our chance of going Wembley, cup final and all that stuff, gone. You know what I mean? Because these men think this game is more important. And Arteta thinks it's more important. Hence, look at his actions on the touchline and everything like that in the West Ham game. But it's the Newcastle game that's the big game, man. I don't care about League Cup. I mean, imagine the guy that I'm a pussy in time, right? And he's got a chance. He's got a chance to get some pussy. Or he can try it with this woman, but there's no guarantees, no nothing that you could have her for keeps. But you've got a chance here to get some pun, because I haven't had any for a while. You know what I mean? Oh no, I'm just gonna I'll give her a try. I'll see if I can get her attention and then try and win her over, mate. That's essentially what we're doing, basically. That's essentially the mindset, let's just say. You know what I mean? A league game, getting 3 points is more important to these men. You know what I mean? Certain sections of this fan base think that that's more important than going to the next round of a cup competition. That's where we are now. So, we've got Newcastle at St James's Park. Last time we was here, we won 2-0. This time round, who knows? I'm predicting a 2-1 win. You know, I got to stay positive and all that. But Newcastle, they're on smoke. So, Newcastle's recovery from their slow start to the season, in which they lost 3 of their opening 4 Premier League games, is well and truly in full swing. Since then, Eddie Howe's men have racked up a 6-game unbeaten Premier League streak, 1-4 and drawn 2, where they have been firing on all cylinders by keeping it 4 clean sheets and scoring 2+ goals on 5 occasions. You know what I mean? They're on smoke, fam. Add to that standout Carabao Cup wins against both Manchester clubs. Oh shit, they knocked both of them out. Damn! I forgot they knocked Man City out. Like, I knew Man City were out of it, but I forgot it was Newcastle that did it. They knocked out both Manchester clubs. They knocked out a Manchester side that had just won the treble and are notorious for taking this competition seriously. They knocked them out. And then they knocked out last season's winners, to which they were the runners-up last season. Do you think Arsenal would do anything like that? Oh, hell no! In this competition, especially. Plus a 4-1 demolition of PSG in the Champions League. And it's easy to see why the Toonami are starting to get giddy. They come into the round boasting a top 6 spot, but face another big test here against last year's Premier League runners-up Arsenal, who are a team they've beaten just 4 times in their previous 45 attempts, drawn 9, lost 32. Jesus Christ. Newcastle finished the last round as the Premier League's joint top scorers. But that shouldn't faze Arsenal, who boast having shut out their North-East opponents in 29 of those 45 aforementioned matches. That's something they've also done to 3 of the last past 4 Premier League opponents, 1-3, drawn 1, including champions Manchester City. Another clean sheet here would preserve their unbeaten start to their top flight campaign, as Mikel Arteta's men look to embed themselves in the race once again. Well, it's about the bottle that the players have and the decisions of this manager that will determine if we're going to be in this race once again. Yep. But to me, it's just a matter of time before it all comes off. While the Arsenal defence is understandably attracting a lot of interest for this one, their attack shouldn't be overlooked either, given they have found the net in all but one of their last 17 away games. However, it should be highlighted that the Gunners' travelling confidence may have taken a hit with both their consecutive losses this season coming on the road. The most recent of which came this week with a 3-1 Carabao Cup defeat to West Ham. Arsenal are unbeaten in the last 42 Premier League games in which they have scored first. 137, drawn 5. Jesus. Newcastle are no pushovers. They're not. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I at the start of the season, seeing how they started the season, I thought, nah, that's it. Newcastle, they've had their season, they got top 4 and that, but they've turned it round. I have to put some respect on Newcastle's name, right? And in all fairness, I wish them the best. You know what I mean? I wish them the best. Because I said I don't think Eddie Howe's the man. I don't think he's gonna win them a trophy. Blah blah blah. He's knocked out Man City and Manchester United in the League Cup, to which they were runners up last season. That tells me they have the fight to get back to Wembley to try and win that competition. You see that? You see that? Newcastle were closer to winning a trophy than Arsenal last season, and that is a fact. There was just one win, just one win. So all it was, one win. All they had to do was beat Man United that had a trophy. Us, 93% of the season, top of the league, and then did what? Fumbled. Emotional. I mean, so I hope. I mean, personally, I think Chelsea are a bit of a dark horse in the League Cup. Liverpool, they're probably the favourites now. But you have to put Newcastle up there. They knocked out Man City and Man United. They were last season's runners-up. To me, knocking them two out alone tells me these men definitely want to get back there. You see that? You see that already? That's how you know a team wants to get back there. Newcastle got to the final last season, didn't win it. Now look at them. You know what I mean? These men are fighting. And it's only a matter of time. You know what I mean? And what did Arteta do? You know what I mean? He didn't give a shit that we're out of the League Cup. A League Cup we haven't won since 1993. He of all people should be taking this seriously. And he's going to do the same thing in the FA Cup because he wants to try. He's going to try and save it all for the Champions League and the Premier League of what he won't win. You know what I mean? With Kai Havertz in midfield. You know what I mean? Jorginho as our backup. Nketiah up front. Let's look at Newcastle's last 5 matches. All right? So the last 5 games. Newcastle smoked Man United 3-0 in the League Cup at Old Trafford. Drew 2-2 against Wolves. Lost 1-0 against Borussia Dortmund. Smoked Crystal Palace 4-0 and drew at West Ham 2-2. Arsenal's last 5 games. Lost 3-1 against West Ham. Smoked Sheffield United 5-0. Beat Sevilla 2-1. Drew against Chelsea 2-2 and beat Man City 1-0. So the league table so far has us second in the league, joint with Man City, but we're second because we have a better goal difference on 24 points. Spurs obviously still top at the moment, 26 points. Newcastle are 6th with 17 points. So a win for them doesn't take them any higher in the table. But they'll be on 20 points if they win tomorrow. The 11 points with Brighton. Man United are 2 points behind them. A win for us tomorrow. I don't know what time everyone's playing, actually. We're playing Saturday evening. I don't know if it's like, oh, we'll go top until Sunday kind of thing. Let me have a look. So I can see what might be coming, right? Right, so Man City play Bournemouth, who they'll smoke tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock. Tottenham play Chelsea on Monday. So let's say us and Man City win, depending on the scorelines in both games, one of us will go top. But we'll be joint top if both of us win. Until Spurs play Chelsea on Monday Night Football. You know what I mean? And let's just say Spurs drop points against Chelsea. And let's just say it's Arsenal that are top of the table. You know the toxic positive fan base are going to turn around and say, you see that? That's why I didn't want us to win in the League Cup, mate, because we're top of the league now, kid. You see, we beat Newcastle, mate. That's what they'll do. They'll gas the team. We're top of the league. You see, mate? We could have beaten West Ham in the league, mate. It might not have beaten Newcastle. You get me, kid? I mean, I ain't stupid. I know what this fan base is like. I know what this fan base is like. But I'm saying tomorrow evening, I'm saying that we'll win 2-1. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with a 2-1 win. And I think Odegaard comes back in this game. The usual suspects are gonna start, but I don't want to see Zinchenko at left back. Nope. If Arteta has anything about him, he won't play that guy at left back, especially not in the away games ever again. I don't want to see Kai Havertz in midfield. Oh, hell no. We're gonna have to deal with the fact that Jorginho isn't most likely going to be in that midfield. It's going to be him, Rice, Odegaard. As for the front three, it's going to be usual suspects, but Nketiah will be up front. That's what I expect to see. You know what I mean? Go get 3 points. Like, go get him. You know what I mean? But I ain't in this camp of, oh, this game's more important than West Ham in League Cup. I'm not in that camp. You know what I mean? Damned if I'm just gonna sack off the League Cup just because. You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials. Links are in the description below. And I'll see you guys for the match reaction tomorrow. I won't be doing a watch along because I'm going out tomorrow. So I won't be doing a watch along for this. But I'll be able to watch some of the game. I'm going out in the evening. So, yeah. Stay tuned for my match reaction. And hopefully, it'll be us walking out of St. James's Park with 3 points. Anyways, catch you in a bit. Peace.